I Want Your Love. I can't believe it. Chic is amazing. Nile Rodgers is a huge inspiration to me personally. It's the only reason I have a Strat. Nile's fantastic, and everything he touches turns to gold. And that's why he has a guitar that is called the Hitmaker. I Want Your Love by Chic was a disco staple. Came out in 1978 from Say Chic, the album by Chic. Where was it recorded? Was it in New York, I think? Let's just jump onto the Wikipedia and have a quick look. Okay. The song, I Want Your Love, is a song by American band Chic. It's from Say Chic in 78, featuring lead vocal by Alpha Anderson. Their song became a very successful follow-up to their hit single, Le Freak. According to Kathy Sledge, the song was originally slated to be recorded by Sister Sledge. Their background vocals were kept on the final track. Sister Sledge ended up recording He's the Greatest Dancer, which was supposed to be recorded by Chic, so they had a bit of a song swap. That's pretty cool. This is all just from the Wikipedia. You can go through and read some more of that if you'd like. The LP version is 655 and the 7-inch edit is 328. According to our particular thing, we are dealing with the 5-minute 34 version. I dare say it's probably the shorter one. Who knows? 655. Either way, let's jump over to the tracks. Why am I crouching like that? There we are. I feel a bit better. I just dropped my seat down and drop that down too. How's that? Okay, jump over to the track here. There's one bit I'll pay attention to later on the on one of them, but you're going to help me name them. These tracks are unnamed. They're all just called track 001, track 002, track 003. So we're going to go through individually, listen to them, and name them so I can keep this session sorted for when I want to come back to it. Start off with 001. Let's hear it. Oh, that's the end, but I already know what it is, so... Oh, man. This is Bernard Edwards. Oh, that's so good. Bernard Edwards' own isolated bass track. That's so good. Listen to how good he is. I want your love. I want your love. My goodness. I could sit here and listen to Bernard Edwards play all day. And Verdine White from Earth, Wind and Fire too. What a machine. It's so much more woodier in person than I thought it would be isolated. It's on the track. It sounds so thick and round. Hear those little bits of kind of string rattling and stuff like that? Don't be so hard on yourself with your playing, because Bernard Edwards' greatest player, it's in his track, and he was a genius. No longer with us, unfortunately, but Bernard Edwards, my goodness. Wow. And then everyone goes crazy at the end. Okay, next track, we'll name this one as we go too. Okay, that's bass drum. So we'll call that kick. Just keep caps on, huh? I think we know what kick sounds like, so let's zoom in a little bit. Have a look at those little fluffy pillows. They're kind of sharp, that's okay. Let's just check out what they're bringing up in the frequency spectrum. Come back to me. Lots of 100. Excuse me. My dear. Excuse me. Okay, about 100 hertz. Too much of that makes it too pillowy. Is there any top? There's something that exists there, but I'm not sure if this session is mixed or not. I dare say this is probably the snare, because I can see it. Okay. It's about that 175 fundamental with a little bit of bleed from that hi-hat. Okay. Track. That's the hi-hat, obviously. So this is laid out nicely. I don't know why the bass was the first track, though, but we'll put those three together. nice. We start getting a bit of a thing going on. Big hit up here. Oh, it's a tom. So is this a tom mic or a hat mic? I feel like that might be more like a tom mic. Let's check this next track and we'll find out. We might have to come back and reassess. That seems like it could be a tom mic. That's a tom mic for sure. Okay. Track 006. Okay, so this is definitely low tom. And it doesn't even get used until people are stuffing around at the end. And then the other one's high tom, but it's acting like a hi-hat because it's a bit of an overhead, I suppose. Could they be left and right? Because nothing else looks like... I think that could be a left and right overhead. I think that could be a 4-mic kit. Wasn't rolling differently. Okay, so we'll just call that drums left and drums right. I would dare say that hi-hat, when you're looking at it, would be drums R and drums L. There's a bit of a meme in the engineering and mixing community about, oh, hang on, wrong F and 1. Control Z. Oh, how do I control Z? Help, please. What was that called? I'll just call that whoops. High tom's going to be drums R, and this one's going to be drums L. So there's a bit of a meme about mixing drums in drummer perspective because nobody, comparatively to musicians, nobody plays drums, right? So why would you mix it so that you can hear the hi-hat on the side that the drummer hears it? You want to mix it from audience perspective. That's the gag anyway. So right and left, let's hear what those sound like together. So now when I play some tom rolls, like this large part, you can hear that tom in one side, and then this other one. You hear that? You can hear it move around the stereo field a little better, so I dare say that's probably drums left and right. We'll add the kick and snare in, and we'll hear what we got, especially on that roll. That sounds sick. I like that. I really like that. Even though that last tom falls into the center. Yeah, that's great. Wow. Really, really cool. So the whoops channel doesn't look like it's got anything on it. What does it say? There's something right there at the start. Very, very small. Let's. I'm going to zoom right the heck in on that. It could be like a data track. Is that it? It literally just someone saying 1, 2. Kind of saddening. I hoped it would be something really, really cool. Mute. Okay, this next track is a mystery to me. I don't know what it is yet, so I can't give you a righteous halfway point, but if it is vocals, I'll stop. Nile Rodgers guitar. Wow. Listen to how he plays. That's so unique. Well, it was, and a lot of people have picked up on it. Let's move through the track a little bit. The song's a big loop, so we understand that's what it's going to sound like. Let's check out this next track here. Might be another guitar take just because the waveforms look similar. Oh, yeah. That one that I'm playing now is an overdub. This one was played with the band because you can hear it in the background. You put the two together. Maybe pan. Let's add that. now playing, the guitars are playing together. Move up a little. I don't know how these are panned on the original. I haven't checked for reference, I'm just playing so you can hear it. Bass in the middle, guitars left and right. I want your love, I want your love. I want your love, I need your love. So we'll name that one guitar 2 now that we figured that out. Alright, I'm having too much fun, so we'll go back and check out these other ones. If they're vocals, I'm going to stop. I'm going to put them at the end. But listen up, let's hear it. It's the bells. Where they sound dull, kinda. That's still cool. But I thought in the song they ring so much more. But we'll call that bells. Capitals. Why do I keep taking my caps off? Bells. All right. See, I feel like I've done this episode before for some reason, but like, I can't have, because this is the first time I've heard these. I'm pretty sure I've got something going on. All right, well, we know what those sound like. They sound like that the whole way through, and we'll go back to this next track and we'll find out what that is. Oh, some Rhodes. Love Rhodes. Rhodes is the key to my heart. Just how smooth that is. Electric pianos, guys. That's gorgeous. Alright, we've got the same thing over and over again. We can deal with that. That's totally fine. Alright, we'll hold that off for a sec and we'll just go and check out this next one. Piano. Now, I can tell the next one's a piano track too because it looks exactly the same. So I dare say they're going to be a left and right piano. So I'm just going to take a guess, pan them left and right, and hope for the best. Let's go. Oh yeah. Piano left and right. Gorgeous. Let's add that with the Rhodes. 2, 3, 4. Can't even click in time. Let's add some shaker. Enough of that. We're doing our own session. Thanks, Nile. Sorry. All right, this one could it be vocal? I think this is vocals because I remember this is the part that I wanted to show you, which I think that probably puts us at about that point. Does it? What are these? Really quickly. There's some synths. I'll grab those and I'll bring them up. They look. You can tell vocals look like vocals because they're a little less full than other tracks. So let's just take them up underneath the piano. And I'll show you those first, and I'll just do a quick hunt for... What's this? That's instrumentation. That's instrumentation. That looks like some too. Yep. And then what else is there? This one? Could that be? Or is that vocals? Okay. Now, I don't want to spoil any of this for you guys, so I'm just making sure that I pick them out first, because I want to do all my vocals last. So that's all the instrumentation here. I dare say this one will be too. That's vocal. Damn. Okay, can't be right all the time. Move those into position. And now we'll roll through those before we move along. So, piano track we've just done. We're going to go for track 21, which I've moved into 13th position. So what do we have? String synth. No, real strings. Even better. Got to be a right version or low strings. Okay, low strings, high strings. Pan them just for effect. So just panning them for effect. Like I say, this is not my mix, but I'm going to call this high strings. And the next one, low strings. Okay. Yep, and then up here. Oh, yeah. Just give him a little bit of pan. I normally like that LCR thing, just hard left, center, and hard right, but this one's, we'll fill this out. Great. Oh, more shaker. I'm out of time. My goodness. Fantastic. High strings, low strings, and then we have some, I believe, some brass going on here. Nice. And then what's our next track? Okay. So we got sort of brass 1. We'll just call that high brass. We'll call that low brass. And then what's this track? I know what I'm talking about. Okay. This one's just like trumpet. It's trombone. And then, so trumpet, trombone, and sax. Trumpet. Trombone. Surely, come on. Sax. Let me hear that sax up here, right? That's 100% a sax. You can hear the reed. Yeah, I'm sticking with it, guys. If I'm wrong, you tell me. You guys would know better than me, but I put it to you that trumpet is this. Trombone is this. And sax is this. Tell me if I'm wrong. Happy to hear it. Drop it in the comments. Thank you very much. Any Nile Rodgers trivia too. I'd really love to hear if you ever met Nile, or even if you met Bernard Edwards. That'd be very special. I'd love to hear about that. I'm just going to call that track brass because I can't be buggered figuring out what they are called, what they are. So that's just another brass track. We'll put all those together and just have a quick squizzy McGwiz. Cool. Strings down a bit. Big. And just a teaser. Sorry, I had to do it. All right, now we're encroaching into vocal territory, which means this is the halfway point. This is where if you're watching on Facebook, you go over to YouTube and subscribe to Luffigan. You can type in Broden Minogue, you can type in Midnight Mixers, you can type in Chic, I Want Your Love, and hopefully all those things will come up with a result that looks a little bit like this window. Me being a wanker. And yeah, thanks to all the people that are over there now checking it out. And also, yeah, drop your facts down. I'd really love to hear some information about Chic, about Nile, about the Chic organisation. Yeah, Nile, hello. Thanks for, if you're watching it, thanks, Nile. Thanks for everything. Everybody owes you a lot. The world owes you a lot. Let's move back over, and I want to show you one thing there that I'm not sure why is there. So get your ears ready for this. Okay, so we've got this vocal track here, right? Which we're going to rename in a moment.
Do you feel like you ever want to try my love and see how well it fits?
Lead vocals 1.
Baby, can't you see when you look at me? I can't kick this feeling when it hits. All alone in my bed at night, I grab my pillow and squeeze it tight.
Okay.
I think of you and I dream of you all of the time. What am I gonna do?
Oh, yeah. And then, so we got the first verse there, and we're going to add that second take there, which I know, I can tell is the lead vocals again. So we'll call that LV2. And let's listen to them. I'm going to pan them just for the sake of panning them.
Do you feel like you ever want?
But I think in the track they're actually centered.
See how well it fits.
Sounds great.
Baby, can't you see when you look at me? I can't kick this feeling when it hits.
Panning just...
All alone.
Oh, yeah.
In my bed at night, I grab my pillow and squeeze it tight. I think of you and I dream of you all of the time. What am I gonna do?
Okay, and then we've got a second verse coming up.
Sometimes, don't you feel like you never
Sorry, I gotta stop doing that.
had a love that's real?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They're so crispy. Listen to the...
And who's to say?
They sound really quite pleasing, won't it? Just center
you
one.
Won't find today. Just one chance.
This is the 70s, guys.
And I will show you love like no
You know how I
other.
normally add that? Every time you see me do vocals, I'm like, I need more top end. These just sound perfectly clear, perfectly concise, perfectly detailed, the way that, you know, they should. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this.
2 steps above, and on your ladder,
Now,
I'll be a peg. I want your loving.
please don't make me beg. And then the chorus. Now, this is the part I wanted to show you here. There's a little bit of vocal in the middle, but you can see a big block there, right? Big block like that. It looks disgusting. So if we zoom right into that area, you can see that there is some serious... Look at that. Look at those squares. So what we're dealing with here is some white noise, and I don't know why it's there. Perhaps an error.
Feel that heat.
Why are they doing that?
Share that beat of...
Now I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to turn this all the way down because this is going to hurt. Turn this all the way down. But for some reason they're going, feel that beat, like Michael Jackson. We'll hear that one more time and hopefully
Feel that heat.
really low, but this is going to be very loud. I'm so sorry.
Share that beat of love.
And then this big white noise happens. Why? And it just does a fart, so I don't know.
Feel that heat. Share that beat of...
So obviously that didn't make the track. But let's hear it in context just really quickly. I'll get rid of the other vocals here, but listen to. Does this make sense in context? Let's hear it just for 1 second. Please don't shut me down.
Feel that heat.
And then I'll just go forward again.
Share that beat of love.
I'll stop there too because I don't want to hurt it. But I'm also going to select that little clip there and just... I'm going to mute it by itself because I don't want to be playing it through it randomly and it just freak out on me. So that's now gone. We've dealt with that problem. Now there's only a couple more tracks to go, so we might as well go back to the start and have a listen to the backup vocals. Okay, all the way down here. We'll keep those flat. Now these are obviously backup vocals, so I'm just going to call that BV1, BV2 and BV3. Actually, I'll make that BV2. Actually, I might even call that BVR, BVL, just because I know what I want to do with them, and BVC for center, because that's what I'm going to do with them. I can see that this one, the green one and the whatever color that is, the blue one, seem to be the same part recorded over, right? So let's investigate that and hear what's going on. Right at the start, it's the chorus, right?
I want your love. I
We'll call that
want
chorus then.
your love.
Chorus left.
I want your love. I want your love.
Chorus center. So, okay, if my theory is correct, then we should be able to hear those two together.
I want your
Pan.
love. I want your love.
Sounds thick and gorgeous.
I want your love. I want your love.
Really, really cool. And I just want to move up to this part here because the rest of it's the same. So, watch this bit.
I'll share my dreams and make you see how really bad your love I need. I want your love. I need your love. Just like the birds need sky above. I'll share my dreams and make you see how really bad your love I need.
Wow, that's really, really cool. Video's been copyright flagged at some point. Didn't know when. But that's fine. We'll continue because we really enjoy listening to this. I'm going to add that center vocal in. Let's have a look.
I want your love. I want your love.
That's a high vocal, right?
I want your love. I want your love.
Great, great.
I want your love. I want your love. I want your love. I want your love.
Wow, that's really great. That's really, really cool.
I want your love. I want your love.
And there's a bit at the end here where everyone just starts going crazy. I really like this part.
I want your love.
I'm getting your granddad out here.
I love hearing that stuff. It's just that's what I'm all about. There's things you're not supposed to hear, so let's listen to that.
I want your love.
I'm getting your granddad out here. Just want to see how.
I want to hear this other one too. Okay, this other vocal track.
I want your love. I want.
That's great. Obviously, guys, just having fun, and it's a fade out on that part of the song too. So, well, now that we're back to the start, I suppose we should go up and just kind of piece this thing together. And I want to hear some of the rambling at the start too. Let's just have a quick listen.
1, 2.
That's all there is. 1, 2, and that's it. But let's hear it from the kick up. And whoever owns Columbia now, I hope you release this, guys, just to check out what I'm doing. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Everybody who's been letting the claims go. We love your stuff. Go and buy Chic stuff from Chic, okay? Give them the cash. Give Nile Rodgers. He lives in the UK right now. Go to Abbey Road. He'll be there. Just give him $50 because, I mean, I needs you $50, but drums left and right. Great. Nile guitar 1. I think actually I'm going to put bass in front of that. Yep. Yeah. Nile. Give me another Nile. Yes, please. Rhodes. I'm getting myself a Happy Meal. I'm not really. Piano time. I'll put the bells in. Let's go. They'll come up when they come up. Yes, I'm having a good time. Alright, give me everything. I want it. Here we go. I want your love. All those things. Oh no, we're not mixing it, but I'm going to bring the brass down. I want your love. And if I were mixing it, those vocals were going to have to come way up because these way down. That did thicken it out. But hey, I'm not here to play someone's work entirely in whole. Just to take little pieces and have a listen together. Put some low strings together. Sounds like a different tune altogether with that, doesn't it? Really heartfelt. I want your love. I'm going to go because I need to listen to this by myself. But this is so cool. Thanks for coming and checking this one out. Chic means a lot to me. It's very close to my heart. And share this one with a lot of good friends. I actually went and saw Chic with my great friend Austin many years ago now. But we got to go and see Chic. I've never been hit on by so many dudes in a night, I'll tell you that much. But we got to go see Chic, and Austin got to go down and meet. We didn't sit and meet with him, but he got to sit with Nile while Nile did sort of like a clinic, like a little guitar workshop at the start. And obviously he has a guitar called the Hitmaker, which is worth like $2 billion because it's made how many dollars worth of hits or whatever it is. Someone check that fact for me, put it in there. You're not here for the news. And while he was doing his clinic, he played a Squier Bullet Stratocaster, like a $170 guitar. And it still sounded great because it was in his fingers. I obviously didn't get to see that, so we'll have to check in with Austin on that one. But we did get to see Chic perform, and it was probably the greatest performance one of the greatest performances I've ever been to. Next to Prince 2 nights in a row. That was fantastic. Well, anyway, thank you very much for putting up with my ramblings. Enjoy yourself, enjoy Chic, and enjoy what's to come, because there's plenty to come. And I'm going to turn off the YouTube voice now. I sound like a moron. Enjoy yourself. Have a glass of water. Go and catch up with some mates. Don't forget to GFY. Bye-bye.